Okay, so the sales part and the offer part. So after this lady asked me about continuing working with me, I was like, oh my God, what should I do? Like, how can I even put a price on this? Usually, it's so much easier. From my perspective, it's so much easier to go and work for somebody who is giving you your pay rate, and that's like what it is. But this one is a little bit different, guys, because first it's my own business. I have to make my own rates that are corresponsive to what's out there. And also, it's not just you having a session. So your session and success of the session depends on your own self education, your own self work, not just self worth, but also work on yourself and how much you progressed and how much you learned so far and how many tools you have and basically everything. So the more you know, the more you can help, right? And not just that, once you do have a session with your client, it can be 40 minutes, 45, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 3 hours. It doesn't matter, because they usually say you can be paid by an hour. But what you're paid for, it's not just that conversation that you have with your clients, the coaching session, the guidance. It's also the work that you do after that, because you do send them, at least I do, and from what I read, most of the coaches do. I do send them the recap emails that, okay, these are the things that we were talking about, these are the action steps that we agreed on. And then again, just something if they're really losing their sight of something or just going back into that bad habits, just the reminder how to get out of that. And believe me, if you want to make a really good email, follow-up email, for me, it takes me hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, and especially if I'm looking for some tools some extra tools that are really applicable for that situation and that person, it takes me a while. It's not just it's here. So it's not just being 1 hour working with this client. It's also the job that comes later on. And of course, if the client has any questions, they can also connect with you, and then it's another story, whatever the question is. So when I was looking at the pricing and how much the coaches are basically putting the fees there, um, I did few things. I actually asked in one group where the coaches, where there are a lot of members that are coaches. I asked there, and I asked also in another group where I know that I can get some information. And also I did what we all do: ask Google. And also I did went through some coaching programs that did mention something about that. And I asked a few friends, of course. So one of them, so the median for this is usually it's between, if you want to charge per hour, it's between $75 per hour and $250 per hour, I believe so. But it depends where you see that. However, keep in mind that some coaches are charging even more than $500 per hour. And that is just one price point. The real value is when you're offering packages. So packages can be per 1 month, per 3 months, per 6 months, per 12 months. And again, it depends. Every package depends. Usually, if it's 1 month, then it's like you can make it like one session per week. Usually, I did heard from one of the life coach, a really successful life coach. She said, like, if you're going to do it consecutive sessions, do it 3 max and then 1 off, because your job is not to be there and hold their hands every week. Your job is to just like, being a parent. You know, let them go into the world for that 1 week and be, decide for, not decide, you're not deciding for them, but don't guide them that 1 week. Let them be on their own. Let them have their own power back, because whenever they are here and expecting a guidance from you, they're actually giving you a part of that power. And you, as life coach, um, you need to force them to take that power, not just force them, actually teach them to take that power back to themselves, and basically becoming a better person, right? In whichever way, whichever situation they want, depending on their goal. So if you're doing the 1 month, you can do 4 weeks, and coaching per each week, but it's more advisable to do it 3 and then 1 off, because on that 1 off they're on their own and they need to take charge and be completely in control. If you're doing the 3 months, usually 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, usually those are bi-weekly or once a month. For 3 months, I believe bi-weekly would be the best. 6 months and 12 months would be once a month, because with the coaching you're like a guide, right? So you're not there helping them with every decision. You're helping them going through to them, to guide them in the right direction. So not most, all of the job and all of the work and all of the action is on them. You just guide them. So you give them the pointers on the beginning of the month. And I'm not talking about you starting the conversation and giving them the pointers right away. You're letting them talk about it, and then you are asking powerful questions, and then they need to get to their own aha moment and then figure out what way they want to go. So you're just guiding them to get to their own aha moment. Once they do get to their own aha moment, it's going to be much easier for them to follow their own path with which they want to go, right? So so as I said already, it's really rarely that people are offering for even 3 months. It's going to be 3 months and then one month, 3 weeks, and then 1 week off a session. Usually it's bi-weekly or once a month. However, oh yeah, I did mention that per hour. What's the rate per 3 months? I found one really, really good lady who is coaching new coaches, basically about all of the how to get into the business of this. She's really good, and she helps a lot. I can actually put her link down in the description. So she's advising for the new coaches to start with a price of 1,500 for 3 months. And the reason is why she's saying that if you put your prices too low, like less than 1,000, you're not going to be taken seriously. And if she also says that she has coaches who start with 2,000, and basically she's teaching them strategy and marketing and sales, and that's whole other pot of bananas that I'm not going to go through, because I have no idea. I still want to learn those, and it's something that I need to tackle. But she gave me actually some really good pointers, and I was like, okay, so for 3 months would be 1,500 starting. If I want to go with 1,000, that would be also starting. But because what I decided to go with, I originally wanted to offer 3 months, and each week to have one coaching session. And then I remember that it's not good for the client basically to do that, too much hand holding. So then I decided to go for 3 months and 9 coaching sessions. So 3 sessions and then 1 off per month. And then, and I was like, okay, so I'm not really, from this point of view, because I'm so new at this, I'm not really comfortable with asking 1,500 for my coaching, but I do want to, like, 1,000 would be okay. But because this lady is my first, you know, she's my first client who showed an interest in this, and I just want to reward her so much. And at the same time, I don't want to, like, I don't want to get my value really, really down and really low. But I did offered 3 months per 500, which is low, I know, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. Or 1 month, one per one session, $65 per one session, which is again much lower. But that's just because this is her and this is my first coaching client. And I don't know, is she going to accept it or not? I still didn't get her response. I did send it today, so it took me a while until I get it. But we'll see. At this point, I don't really care if she's going to. It's not that I don't care. Of course, I care that if she's going to accept it or not. But what I want to say is that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that I know I'm on the right path, and I know that I love doing this, and I know that I'm good at this. And it just, like, guys, I love this. I love this. If only there's somebody else who can do that marketing and sales for me. But there's nothing that I can't learn, and I know I'm going to tackle it. It's just a matter of time. And but yes, so that's what my pricing is at the moment for this lady, and we'll see what's going to be later on. I It's really interesting to me because when I started with all of this situation, and when I decided to go for making this a business, I was so confused at the beginning because there are so many information going from all sides, and some are conflicting, and some are, I just don't agree with some, because there are some really pushy ways of doing this, and it just doesn't suit me as a person. So I decided to do this, like, because of all the confusion. I was like, oh, like, screw it, I'm going to do it in my own way. So I started with this free coaching session, and I believe me, guys, I didn't even dream about coming to them. I was not expecting to be in a situation where somebody is offering me to work with me, and I'm so delighted and so happy about it. And of course, that was my goal and everything. But basically, when I started these free sessions, I didn't had a ulterior motive like that. My only motivation was, okay, I'm going to get the feedback. Maybe I'm going to get, like, testimonial, and this is a good start. And I'm just really grateful for this opportunity, even if she doesn't accept it. I hope she will, because she's awesome, and I want her to succeed. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. So basically, that's it. Yeah, I do hope that you get some value from this. I'm spilling my jewels here, and let me know if you have any questions, or if something is not said until the end here. Just let me know what you think. And of course, I would like to help you in more, any way I can. So please do hit subscribe and hit like, and please do comment, ask questions, whatever. And yes, I do have a Facebook group. It's called the same as my channel, Being Great Being. It actually has the same picture on it. So check it out. You have to join it, and I do put a lot of materials there also, and uplifting materials, and it's like thinking my materials that I truly do help my people. So check it out. Okay, I'm done for today, and see you on my next video. I'm gonna probably post something soon, because why not? And good luck with your whatever you're doing. Good luck with that, and let me know if I can help in any way. Bye bye for now.